Alright, back, part 2, episode 44, Within Range Podcast. Don Juan, Jared Suter, and the legendary Lazy Dubb in the building. Our bread and butter of the show, as we like to call it, part 2, where we dive into the music, break down lyrics, and it's just,
It's our favorite part, dude. Just pigs and shit, man.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so first song I want to talk about is Por las Calles. Am I saying that right? On the streets?
Por las calles.
Por las Calles. Por las Calles.
Yeah.
Lalo Gone Brazy.
Yeah.
Lazy Dubb. Last I checked, 114,000 views.
Big time
on YouTube.
Going crazy, dude.
Going crazy. Lalo, man, I'm going to tell you right now, Lalo's like stupid famous, bro.
He's blowing up. Is he a TikTok guy too?
TikTok
like, he's blowing up?
This fool is one of the most famous fools that I've ever met. Like,
Really?
and
Wow.
you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. Like, trip out. We went to LA, and like, do you know where Ehrenberg is at?
No.
Okay, Ehrenberg's a small little town, like right before you hit Blythe. Right
Okay,
before
I know
you
where
cross
Blythe
into
is. I know where
California.
Blythe, yeah.
So I like to stop in Ehrenberg and get gas in Arizona before you cross
like
the
that.
border.
I
So,
wonder why.
yeah. So you know what I mean, take a restroom break and you know, fill up on gas. I told the homies, hey, fill up right here. Cause I was with them. And man, we're taking a piss and then this fool pops out the stall. Is that Lalo? You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
No way.
I was like, damn. Fool.
In the
Like,
bathroom, someone caught him?
In
So-
that
so-
small ass town?
Yeah, but in that small ass town, they actually happened to be from, I believe, from Phoenix, and they were there. But that was just my first, like, oh, okay, you know, it could happen.
Yeah.
But then it's like everywhere we went, like any gas station, we walk into a bar, anywhere.
No
Is that
way.
Lalo? Is
Superstar.
that Lalo?
Wow.
Yeah, there was at least one person. Oh man, you should have seen it when we went to the Peso Pluma concert just
Oh, yeah, it was recent.
just recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, coming out the Peso Pluma concert, they rushed that fool. Him and Capone.
Get
They were
outta
like,
here.
man, it was
And Capone?
crazy.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo.
Yeah, y'all look like you had a good time in that one. And I know we talk about it. We always love when Phoenix is shown in the videos and it's
Yeah.
emphasized. And y'all were on Indian School in 27th Ave for that
the
one.
Blade.
yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that, man. I mean, I guess before I got a line from you. It was AAA, ski mask AK, stay dangerous in the hood. Phoenikeros don't play.
That's right.
That shit was hard, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Talk about that video, man.
Okay, so check it out. First of all, the whole idea to shoot it, the film it on 27th Avenue and Indian School right there, that's the homie Henny Flats. You know what I mean? He brought the idea, the one who shot the film or the video. He's the one that brought that idea, and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? That would be dope. Let's do it.
Just out on the streets.
Yeah, let's do it. Cause I was thinking of more like a ranchero feel. You know what I mean? Maybe have some chickens in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
a little Mexican OT style, dude.
Yeah, not so much Mexican OT, but I seen that.
That's dope.
But yeah, you know, I mean, I was just like, you know, just something a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like that was my idea. Even like what is it? Grupo Frontera with Ice Cube. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just trying to come up with an idea for the feel. You know what I mean? But nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? To have a ranch with a Lamborghini or something out of nowhere, like a green Lamborghini,
that.
I thought that might be wild. You know what I mean? A couple chickens run across the Lamborghini.
Yeah, I like
You know what
that.
I mean? But
I like that.
But homie brought the idea. Henny Flats brought the idea of 27th. I was like, you know what? If we have a grupo on 27th, I think that'll be dope. That'll be dope. And we just put it together.
Had the women out there.
Yeah.
Man, y'all were.
Few of them things.
The homegirls came through. You know what I mean? Like supported, and like other people came support. I met another homie. He was like, man, I'm gonna bust some.
I saw it at
Donuts.
the
Donuts,
intersection.
yeah.
Dude, in the middle of the intersection. Like, what time of the day is this, dude? I was like, how's he even able to do that shit?
Yeah, shout out Fast Lane AZ. You know what I mean? He's the homie that you know what I mean? Show some love, you know what I mean? Like he gets props on that, you know what I mean?
Did
awesome.
did you guys have people pulling over and like seeing what was going on?
Oh,
Because it had
yeah.
to be a scene.
Lalo! You know what I mean?
yeah.
Damn, the man's looking.
And Lalo,
Yeah.
so Lalo's from here?
He's from AZ, bro. I think he spent a little time growing up like all over the valley, you know what I mean? From
Okay.
the East Valley all the way to the West Valley. I think he grew up a little bit of everywhere.
Might have to get him on.
Sounds like he's doing One Direction numbers, dude.
Hey, he might like with the right circumstances, man. I like, yeah, like this fool, you know what I mean? Like I gotta just give big props to the homie. You know what I mean, the young homies, like He's getting it, man, and I see a lot of potential in him. And like I said, I give props where props are due.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like I salute, and I want to see people win. You know what I mean? That's why I could sit here. I could be like, you know, let's not talk about this guy in here. Let's not give him shine. But I'm not like that. Like
He's
I'm
not that famous.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm sitting here hyping him up and keeping it real. You know what I mean? Because that's the type of guy I am.
Yeah, I think the mix of that music with just hardcore street rap like is a perfect blend. Like it I think that's a huge market right now that's waiting to be tapped.
Yeah,
it sounds like he is.
It is huge, and that was one of my things is I wanted him to shine. So it's like I pushed to get him in the studio and record and, you know, make this happen.
That's awesome. Can we talk about West Side Gangsta Story, dude? That was a great music video, dude. How did that idea come? Yeah, where'd you shoot that at? Like, I love that.
Which one is that again?
West Side Gangsta Story?
West Side Gangsta Story.
You're in the backyard with the guy in the AR. Your boy has a line. He goes, "It's the wild, wild, wild West," and that stuck with me because I was like, man,
okay, so
that's 33% more wild than the leading competitor, dude.
Okay, so that's why I don't remember it is because it's actually okay. So was it a beach? Did it look like a beach? Did it have sand? Had the girls twerking?
No,
that was
that. Yes, okay. I'm sorry. Yes,
was that
was that one. Yeah, it's a fixed camera.
Yeah.
Fixed camera. You had three girls on the. Yeah, dude, that was Capone. Mr. Capone was in that.
Yeah. That was Mr. Capone.
You guys are doing your thing. I love that.
Okay, so that was in the middle of filming Narco Valley.
Oh wow.
So
was that part of the album or was that different?
The song is actually I have an official video for that song.
Oh.
Really? So that was just like a one take, like we were just. I mean, we were there, you know what I mean? Like, we were there, and it's like, hey, let's run this, and we're going to film this real quick.
That singing just ran through the whole song, dude.
Yeah, so it's like we did just like this one take, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean, just kind of like partying it out, you know what I mean? Like, during filming the movie. So that dude with that house, that's actually a beach in his backyard. It's got sand and everything. Yeah.
Okay, damn.
So we use that as my house in the movie.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that was a sick video. It looked like it happened pretty organically. So that's cool.
It was. Yeah. But so that wasn't like an official video. And then it was like we got the official video for it and we shot it. We actually shot it in Hollywood, California.
Oh wow.
And yeah, that one's out there too. Actually, I think on Capone's channel. I think I got it on mine too, though.
Man,
dope track, Tim.
Yeah, I appreciate. Oh, that's actually the one that we wanted to get YG on.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
I could see it.
Yeah,
same.
He would have fit in that video. I haven't seen the other one, but that one, YG would have done all right there. He would have done all right.
I came across a track that he's got with some legendary people on it. Ice-T, Vinny Paz, Necro. You did a song called OG Gangsta Shit?
Yeah.
Bro. I mean, some of those names I just mentioned are obviously like legendary. So can you talk to me about that experience?
Man, the homie hit me up. He's like, hey, we working on this. If you could help put it together, you know what I mean? Like, we'll make it happen. I was like, man, let's do it. You know what I mean? So it just, you know what I mean, came together like that. You know what I mean? And
I got put on a Necro by Tommy. Like, Tommy was like always talking about Necro, and he had me listen to some of his stuff, and I was like, dude, it was wild. But I mean, Ice-T too, and Ice-T like lives here. He's out here in Arizona. So
man, I like to get with them on some movie business, man.
Man, that's the guy to do it.
Right, for real talk. You know what I mean? Real talk.
That's the guy to do it. What else? Another track that I like that you came alive, and you have a few tracks with her, songs with her, but Married to the Game.
Yeah.
With Carolyn and Pyro. I was gonna say, being a basketball fan, the opening scene when it's like the Dan Marley poster and you got the Suns jerseys. Was that? I mean, did you play ball growing up or are you just a fan of the game overall, or was that?
Yeah, no, I play a little basketball. You know, what I mean, I was always into basketball. You know, what I mean, like I'm more of when it comes to sports, more basketball than anything.
Let's go.
Definitely Phoenix Suns. You know, what I mean, Phoenix Suns everything. You know, what I mean, like that's my team. You know what I mean? Homegrown, like all Arizona teams, but it's like the Suns for sure. It was just like that's just what it was. The JD Films, he's a great videographer.
Yeah.
And
super cinematic.
He just kind of came with the vision, and you know what I mean? Like those are my people's real stuff though right there. That was a custom jersey.
So that was I was gonna ask. I was like, was this a stage or was that like someone's legit room?
Nah, that's actually my son's room.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So you filmed at your house.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Love
cool.
that.
Wow.
The realness of your stuff, man. I mean, you could hear it in songs like For My Homies.
Yeah.
Man, some real shit. I mean, you were at the cemetery,
Yeah.
poured some drink out when you were
Yup.
there.
Is that the same gravesite you were in Darko Valley there too? It's the same one, right?
Yeah, actually it was.
So that's someone you really know,
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
yeah, definitely. That was my homeboy Carson. He passed away. We were like, what, 16? Probably like 16.
wow.
You know what? He passed away right after I got shot. So
Damn.
yeah, I think he was 16. I was 17. His birthday didn't come yet. Or I mean, I was 17. He was 16.
I'm sorry, man. That's awful. That's tough.
Yeah, it happens. You know, I've lost a lot of people over time. You know what I mean? Like, with that situation, it's kind of wild too because I was still recovering from when I got shot.
Mm-hmm.
And like something happened. You know what I mean? Like we really don't even know exactly the details, but they found him. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like they don't know what to call it. I guess they try to rule it as like a suicide or something, but it's a fishy situation.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's awful. Well, you're obviously keeping his memory alive because you got him in
Definitely,
the video. You got him in
definitely.
there. He's drinking good. You got him drinking good over there, dude.
Yeah, I got the name tattooed on my arm right there.
That's real.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
real. That's
He was-
awesome, man.
Yeah, he was actually from California. That's why we called him Carson, because he was from Carson, California.
Oh,
His
okay.
nickname was Trouble. You know what I mean? But we just called him
Trouble's a good
Carson.
rapper.
Hell yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Well, and you know, there's, I mean, you talked about collaborations, right? You really enjoy doing tracks with other people, right?
Yeah.
Another voice on the track. There's someone that you've done a few tracks with that, you know, you go from songs like For My Homies, Married to the Game, and then for some reason you and Mr. Nickel team up and the asses start shaking. I'm just like, dude, I got 3 tracks, but like the first one that I came up was Bang Bang with y'all too. And just, yeah, I just feel like you guys are like, I don't know, a good yin and yang, man. Talk to us about Mr. Nickel and that relationship, man.
Mr. Nickel's my bro, man. Like that's my bro. Like I came up with him since I was a kid. You know what I mean? I've known him since I was a kid. You know what I mean? He's been my homie. He's always been around. You know what I mean? Like when I started, you know, messing with the rap. You know what I mean? He started messing with the rap too. And I've just, you know what I mean? Like I've always tried to put him on. You know what I mean? He's a knucklehead. He's out there. He's really in the streets. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's hard to keep him like with the music. You know what I mean? This is why you won't see him on shows with me, and then all of a sudden you see him on shows with me, and it's like I love performing with that guy. I love him. He's my brother, but he's gonna do what he does. But man, like that guy is really talented, man. He just got to stay consistent with it. But he got life circumstances that he's just out there. You know what I mean? He's with the activities.
I feel like we all got friends like that, close people to us. But yeah, for some reason, you guys team up, man. You guys do great work. And I think, you know, especially like I noted in How We Ride, I said, man, there were some thick ones in that video, bro. I said, there's some homegrown girls of this shit right here.
Corn fed.
Yeah.
Hey, so check this out. Reality is we shot 4 videos in one day. We shot 4 videos
Talk
in
about
one
hustling.
day. And now, could you evidently, because you didn't say nothing,
No, we didn't
you
know.
couldn't even tell.
No.
You couldn't
No,
even
not
tell.
at all.
So some of those are even the same girls in the same video because we shot 4 videos in one day.
Wait a minute. So the 3 that I noted were Bang Bang, How We Ride, and then Gangsta Shit.
Yeah.
I think now that I look
Some
at it, I'm like,
repeats.
some of the girls
It's all
were,
flashing for Dom right now.
Yep. Those are three of the 4 videos that we shot in one day.
We'll arrange a lineup for you, Dom. We'll see if you can pick them out.
But see, I tried to make them look different. That was the thing. That I was
Succeeded.
creative.
job.
Succeeded.
And then on top of that, I was smart to release them in different orders and, you know, stuff like that too. So it's like that was the game plan to knock them out because, okay, so 2020 came and I released early March before COVID. I released the album Avenue Gangsters, which was actually a group that I had with one of my other homies, and it's kind of crazy. His name was Lalo, and he passed away.
Oh, wow.
And Mr. Nickel and myself. So we had a group called Avenue Gangsters.
Is that Welcome to Arizona on that, or Welcome to Phoenix? Is that what
Welcome
that
to
is?
Arizona,
Welcome to Arizona?
is a
Is that off of it? Is that a
no, but Mr. Nickel's on that one too.
Oh, okay.
Because we were working with some other foods way back when, and that's a whole nother story because it's like I figured like we were selling CDs And then I got somebody told me, actually a couple people, well, how do I know if there's anything on this CD? And it's a manufactured CD, not a scribbled on Sharpie,
Yeah.
burnable CD. It was a, actual manufactured CD. I'm like, why would I want to sell you a CD that has nothing on it? I said, I want to sell you something. I want you to listen to it. You know what I mean? So I got the ideas. I was like, you know what? We're going to do a mixtape and we're going to use industry beats and we're going to give it away for free.
That's dope.
So I burned up thousands of CDs and went to the high schools. Boom, passed them out. Welcome to Arizona got lit.
Wow.
Got
Yeah.
lit.
No, it's a bang. I was at Tempe Marketplace one time in high school, and a guy it looked legit as hell, and that's why I bought it. And I was happy to support a local artist. It was the same track 9 times on a CD.
Damn.
So I'm glad to hear it wasn't you. But
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I was like, man, why would you do this? I hate you. Like,
Yeah.
I hate you to death. Dude.
But
Fuck you.
think about that marketing right there. That is actually a good plan. That's a great marketing, but I don't know about for $10.
Yeah. If you gave it away and it was the same song 9 times, I would have been okay. I would have been
Right.
like, okay, it's weird, but he got my attention. But yeah, no, you would be charging people for that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about him earlier, but Mr. Capone seems to be, a big proprietor in your life, someone who, looks like he sticks by your side, man. Talk about that relationship and just how that's kind of transpired for you.
You know what I mean? Like we do a lot of business together.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like I said, he's a good businessman. Like you'll hear people talk negative about this guy. And I mean, of course, there's always going to be certain things that people don't like about certain individuals. There's some things that I don't quite agree with myself when it comes to certain business aspects, but he ain't wrong. Yeah. It's just, if it don't benefit me or it don't go in my way, I ain't going to like it. Other people, they may say, they may just, nah, that ain't right or whatever. But you got to look at every perspective. This guy's doing business for himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
He may take a loss on some business, so it's like he has to do it a certain way. A lot of people in the industry, like back in the days, what he was doing is he was just cashing out. Like, look, I'll buy the album from you. You're on my label or whatever. I'll cash the album out, and you know what I mean? Like, if I make money, I make money. If I lose money, I lose money. But I'm the one taking the risk, and you got some money in your pocket. Now it's your choice to do that or not. It's like, look at Ice Cube. Ice Cube chose not to take the check.
Yep.
Okay. He could have got some money. He chose not to take the check. That was in his best interest because he came back and probably made more money than he would have ever made.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So but don't tell me that you feel that Eazy-E was wrong for trying to give him that check or sign him the deal. Jerry Heller and Eazy-E weren't wrong. They were doing things from their perspective. Now it was up to Ice Cube to either accept it or not. This is why a lot of people, they cry about contracts, but it's like, read the contract. At that point in time, when you sign that contract, you're probably okay with it. Then all of a sudden you see some money and then you're upset. You should know that beforehand. But no, me and him do, we've done a lot of business. He's I mean, I've got a lot of connections from working with him. We did the movie, and like that movie, like, man, it really helped my career a lot. If it wasn't for him, I probably would have never started doing the shows out of town when I did. You know what I mean? And then when I left Phoenix respected me more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now it's like, oh, look at this guy. He's doing this. He's doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of just, oh, you're just another local rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I got to give him credit. You know what I mean? Like I'm self-made, but I had, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to say I've had help, because I've used my resources. I've capitalized off of them. But without those, you know what I mean, certain individuals that have helped me, you know what I mean, or, you know what I mean, like giving me a boost up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean, even giving me game, you know what I mean? Like I've learned a lot from that guy. You know what I mean? I've learned a lot about business. I've learned about, you know what I mean, how he's done things and then incorporated that into my own, So, we've learned a lot about like shows and all kinds of stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got to give that guy a lot of, you know what I mean, a lot of props and respect for that. I appreciate that.
Shout out, Mr. Capone. Hey, speaking of shows, I'm just kind of curious to know, like, you've been traveling, doing shows in different places. What are some places that showed you guys the most love? Any cities or any place in particular that you felt was a little different?
Oh man, like really, you know what? New Mexico, man. New Mexico shows a lot of love.
Really?
New Mexico shows a lot of love. Farmington, you know what I mean? The natives, you know what I mean? The natives show a lot of love. You know what I
Passionate
mean?
about their
Yeah.
music,
cool.
you know?
Yeah, Gallup, New Mexico.
Hell yeah.
Albuquerque's
There you go.
always good. Las
Damn.
Cruces, you know what I mean?
Never really been to New Mexico, man. Might
Got a
have
buddy
to-
who lives in Las
Flagstaff area.
Cruces. Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's a lot, like, we get love everywhere, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of love, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? But we're out there, this is another thing. This is what I appreciate about Capone. He's not afraid to be out there.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people,
Got
they're
to.
like, oh, you guys are out there selling tickets at Walmart and this and that, and acting like it's a
You're
negative
above
thing.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
like first of all, why do you feel that you're above that?
Exactly.
And what is your interpretation of this? You think that this stuff automatically sells itself? All these artists that you see that don't do none of this, first of all, they probably don't even have a real fan base.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or they got a major label pushing and doing these
That
kind of
work
work
for
them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like, we're with the people. We're really out there hustling and meeting people. I have genuine fans because they rock with me because of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it ain't even the music. It's just like they're just feeling me because I'm a down to earth person.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I
Practically
mean?
giving people the shirt off your back in the airport, dude.
Pretty much.
Giving them shirt off your bag at least, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, that's close enough. 85 to Ajo, man. That I have not seen it yet. I did look at it though. It looks like a pretty big deal, man. How did you get involved with that?
Okay, so
Guy from Training Days in that, right?
Which one?
Uh,
Like Ethan Hawke?
Carlos in Training Day, or the dude that was in the dice scene when Denzel was about to get taken in the bathroom. He's
oh yeah, Noel G. Yeah, he was
Noel
in
G.
Training Day.
Yeah, correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Noel G. He's in Training Day. Heck yeah. Like, oh, I don't know why that skipped my mind.
yeah,
right now.
I was like, that's the movie that
That's
came
funny.
to mind first.
Yeah,
He's in a
Noel-
lot though, but
Yeah, Noel's another good homie right there. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
man.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's dope. That's dope. Shout out to Noel, man. You know what I mean? He's another solid
Bruce
individual.
Almighty.
Yeah.
Remember that
Oh,
scene?
that's
That's
horrible.
him. He was in Bruce
okay,
Almighty.
yes.
What they did to him was
Hey,
wrong.
hey, that was wrong. That monkey. Straight
Horrible.
off, dude. On site with that monkey, dude. On site.
Yeah. But yeah, so 85 to Ajo, I had started actually he got wind of Narco Valley. He's seen it. Philip Penza, he's a director. He kind of, made his name out here a little bit. And he reached out to me. He's like, hey, he started talking to me. You know what I mean? We went and had a breakfast meeting. And he's like, hey, I want to work with you on something. So then, what I mean, pretty much we started working. We worked on some little, like, what do we call it? Like a mockumentary.
Oh, okay.
We did like
okay.
a little
That's
mockumentary.
cool.
Yeah. And it was all right. You know what I mean? It was cool. And then he brought the 85 to Ajo and he's like, hey, but check this out, bro. I want you to help direct it. I want you to be assistant director.
Wow.
I said, yeah, I got you. You know what I mean? Like, let's do it. You know what I mean? I believe, you can always do better. I see what things that we could have done better. You know what I mean? And it was really his vision. So, I couldn't put too much of my direction on it. You know what I mean? I'm respectful.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to help him while he was acting, you know what I mean? Because he's also an actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we did it, and it was cool. It came out cool. You know what I mean? You got to watch it, check it out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
For sure.
for you.
Absolutely will do.
Shout out to the town of Ajo, man. I mean, they showed us, they embraced us, they showed us love, they let us use, you know what I mean, all of their, anything that they had that they could provide for us, you know what I mean? Like they allowed us to use it, and it was pretty cool. And it was dope because this is another like crazy situation. I was in Boise, Idaho for a car show. And
Boise. We did
Yeah,
car
that's
shows.
crazy.
That's
Yeah, I was just in
good,
Coeur d'Alene.
okay, yeah. So there was a car show in Boise, Idaho, and all the homies' flights left already. Right, my flight is the next morning. So it's like I'm chilling. I'm by myself. You know what I mean? I'm like, there's an Applebee's right there by the hotel. I'm gonna go to Applebee's and like chill. And some guy starts talking to me, and I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I do a movie. I got this movie, Narco Valley. So he starts talking about this other film. And I guess he had put some money and invested in a film or something.
Wow.
And then like, he said, what was it called? I think it's called Ditch Day. And I'm like, Ditch Day? I'm like, whoa, that's crazy, bro. I said, because I know about that movie because Noel G. Noel G, we had a meeting about Narco Valley and he's telling us about Ditch Day that's coming out because he was in Ditch
No
Day.
way.
And I think he was actually a producer on it.
Wow.
So I'm like, so we start talking about Noel G. Out of nowhere, bro. And I promise you, I had no clue that this fool was even around in the city or nothing. Noel walks in.
No way,
Yeah.
dude. What?
Get
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I'm like,
what?
Yeah. I'm like,
What?
yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
In Boise?
In Boise, Idaho.
In Boise?
Of all places.
Yo.
Of all
What?
places.
Whoa.
Was he trout fishing or?
No, so there was a lowrider car show, but at the same the same time he
That
wasn't
drew him up.
he wasn't there for the lowrider car show. We were there for the lowrider car show,
Wow.
or else I would have knew he was there.
Right.
He was there for like an import something because he does the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I was
stuff.
gonna say he was in the first.
okay,
The
yep,
first
yep,
one.
yep.
He was in, I think he was in one of the other ones too. He might have even been in a few of them.
Yeah, I know for sure the first one. I'm
Yeah,
trying
for
to think
sure
of,
the
but-
first one,
but
and
yeah,
I think like the third one too.
man,
But either way,
legendary.
so I'm like, there's Noel right there. And then he's like, he's with you? He's like, that ain't him. I'm like, that's Noel right there, bro. and then so I go, Noel. Oh, what's up, homie?
No.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so
Valid.
crazy. So then after that, I'm like, bro, we need to do a movie real soon. You know what I mean? So even at that, so the picture gets posted on Instagram, and the caption is, you know what I mean, it's pretty much something like, hey, destiny happening, this and that, this and that. And then Philip hit me up, and then he hit up, because he already had worked on Noel, as a matter of fact. So he knew Noel, and he hit Noel up too. And it's like, hey, it just
Dude.
manifestation.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy, dude.
I
Wow.
love that story.
Wow.
This is why we do the show.
Yeah, that's the
To
kind
get
of stuff
stories
we wanna
like
know, man.
this, to
That's
hear the
insane.
backstory behind the backstory of some of our favorite
he
artists.
walks in Boise, Idaho, dude.
Yeah, it was wild.
Of all the gin joints, dude. That's crazy.
What are the odds? Lazy Dubb, listen, man, it's been an honor. We super appreciate you coming through. And I gotta ask too, I mean, you didn't fly here just to do this, right? Like you had other shit.
I had other things I could have did in Denver, bro. But I was like, you know what? You said the 11th,
Wow.
bro. I'm gonna make it work. I could even flew in late. I could have chose a later flight, but I timed it all out. You know what I mean? Like, and I apologize for being about 20 minutes
Bro,
late.
that is nothing. Don't
It's all
even
right,
mention
though.
that,
I'm an
dude.
on-time person. That's I like to be on time. You know what I mean? So I do
appreciate
apologize.
So I'll share this with you. Normally, you know, when we name an episode, I have to like watch it and review tape and see like if there's something that sticks out.
Mm-hmm.
But already, just because of the situation, like from plane to pod.
There
Like,
you go.
I mean, I think it's just.
He called that like what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks
I've
ago?
never called the title that early,
No,
but I
it
was
was-
like,
he
I
called
said,
it early,
I
dude.
said, Lazy Dubb is flying out here.
Wow.
He just
What an
performed
honor, man.
in,
Thank you
in
for that.
Colorado last night.
Colorado last night, Aurora, Colorado, right
From-
there by Denver.
From a stage
crazy,
to a
dude.
plane to within range, man. It's
Four corners.
Man, seriously, like we can't thank you enough, man. But talk to the people about what's next. You're always hustling. You're always working. You're on tour, movies, acting, music. Just talk to us.
Man, like I don't even know where to start with that, because there's always something going on and things change by the day. You know what I mean? It's like, man, I've been trying to work on some films. You know what I mean? Like I've done a lot of auditions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like man, just, you know what I mean? Movie things. You know what I mean? In the works. More shows. Like the next scheduled show I think is we actually pushed it back. It was supposed to be the 19th of August in Colton, but I think we're going to do September 2nd because the city of Colton actually wanted to work with us on it. So we
Wow.
pushed it back to work with them.
Man.
So yeah, September 2nd in Colton, California. I'm actually headlining on that one.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, man.
Got another podcast at the same time. I should be going out there to do ODM's podcast, Lighter Shade of Brown.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, what is it called? The Block Report or something?
Okay. Okay.
Man, what else I got going on? What else? You know what I mean? Like just so
much
much.
to think about.
Yeah, so much. You know what I mean? Like,
Irons in the fire, man.
yeah, Narco Valley. Definitely go watch that. It's free on Amazon Prime and
Check
it's
it
on
out, man.
Tubi. Man, I just dropped. You know, like we talked about Por las Calles with Lalo
Por las
Gombrazy.
Calles.
Man, I got another track for the ladies that I just dropped. How you feel? I got a video coming for that. You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's not like an official video, but it's not like the other
Some
video.
for the people.
Yeah,
Just some for the people.
Something for the people, because I was on a yacht out there in Miami, so it's like might
I
as
saw
well
you
shoot a
posting
video.
about. I think
Yeah,
I saw
that
you
was
posting on
dope.
that boat.
That was
dude.
dope.
You were
Yeah,
living good on that. I
yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, we had the mansion out there. We had the yacht. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So might as well shoot a video, right?
Life
You
is
know?
good.
Yeah, life is good.
If you ever need
Life
two
is
guys
great.
to play podcasters in any of your music videos,
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
Oh, I
Or
don't-
crooked DEA agent.
Yeah, that too.
I think we come up with something, bro.
Hell
Stay
yeah.
tapped in, stay connected, man.
Thank
know
you,
what I mean?
man.
We'll work. We'll work.
Man,
I
this
mean-
has been an honor, Lazy Dubb. Officially, episode 44. I mean, you know, we keep getting blessed with these artists that come on, Jared. You know, someone who's, again, a staple in Phoenix, a legend. You continue to put on for the city. You continue to hustle, man. And we're going to be rocking with you for the long run.
Man, I appreciate you. And likewise, man. And definitely, you got my support for sure.
Thank you,
Appreciate
brother.
that, man. Thank you for taking the time. That means a lot that you came down here just to, for the most part.
Yes.
We know you got other times, and like we talked about at the beginning, man. I hope we were able to show the effort. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Definitely. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we want to make this as worthwhile
we wanna
as
make it worth your
possible,
while
bro,
and let the people know.
Definitely.
Appreciate you, man.
Man. All right.
Good stuff.